자, 이번 할 게임은 데스 스트랜딩 2 온 더 비치고요. 자, 저번에 이어서 해보도록 하죠. 자, 이야기 고. 이제 저번에 무기 공장 가보라고 해서 갔더니 힉스가 나왔어요. 자, 계속해서 진행을 해보죠.
Sam,
보죠. 퀴즈 시간인가요?
I have another question for you. This
퀴즈
one's a
시간.
little bit harder than the first
자,
one.
뭘까요? 저랑 저걸 합쳐서 저거까지. 갑자기. 잠시만요. 당황스러운데. 뭐지? 잠시만요. 머릿속이 지금 꼬여서. 머리 아파. 찍어야겠네. 몰라. 맞았다.
That's correct. Have a safe
어,
trip, Sam.
어려웠어요.
Cool.
Tomorrow. 백칼 받았네요. 깜짝아. 난이도 엄청났어요. 만들 게 있나? 무기를 좀 만들죠. 만들고. 소지 없어? 하나 더 만들어 그냥. 그렇고. 국도 또 만들다 못한 새 썼나 보네요. 됐다.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Sam, do you remember the coffin Higgs used to make his escape from the weapons factory? Well, it seems we've identified a similar-looking object.
찾았다고요.
The mechanic, whose shelter you're slated to link up next, reached out to us. He's asked us to go and retrieve this object on his behalf. I'll give you a more detailed briefing as you review the request. Accept the main order on this delivery terminal to proceed.
우리 수주 무장 생존자의 기지에서 관을 회수하세요. 진짜네. 메카닉의 관 배송. 저기서 회수해서 저쪽으로.
Hello, Sam. Charlie here. This next order requires you to retrieve a piece of cargo. Said cargo is located somewhere within this armed survivalist's base, and is a distressingly familiar coffin-shaped object. Additional devices of unknown purpose appear to have been delivered to the base as well. While much remains unclear, securing the coffin for study may provide us with intel on Higgs and his movements. The mechanic is eager to conduct an analysis, and we have every intention of cooperating with him. That's all the additional information I have for now. There may be more surprises in store for us during this operation. So take all due care in plotting your route and finalizing your equipment loadout. We're counting on you, Sam.
오케이. 어쩔 게 있나? 자, 기뢰 조작. 아이, 됐고. 넘지. 찍고. 타임폴 발전기. 타임폴 내리는 동안 쌤의 배터리 충전. 차량용 긴급 충전 안 되고. 홍수 경보. 지금 찍을 줄인 게 모르겠다. 발전기 찍자. 고 출발.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Take care.
아, 인상이구나. 오케이. 이건 뭐지? 갑자기 아, 노래 복구구나. 예, 세 번째 어서 오세요.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Someone's out there.
자, 싸워보죠.
Back up.
헤이. 다음. 어디서 봤어? 요즘 잘 주네. 다음. 아, 뭐야, 뒤에도 있었네.
Enemies are multiple, and I think they're using some kind of tech to do it.
뭘 좋아, 너? 아, 너무 많아요. 너무 많아. 너무 많아. 너무 많아. 왜 이렇게 많아? 이상한데? 피하다. 뭐지? 분신 같은 건가? 아, 분신이구나. 짝짝해. 어이. 다음. 됐어? 어딨어? 아야야야야. 왔다.
It's the coffin. Be careful. Higgs may still be inside that thing.
아야야. 에이. 빼고. 됐어. 나?
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
자, 다 때려잡았고. 저쪽. 자, 새롭게 나온 노래 Let's not say another word. 아, 워드네요. 월드 아니 그린 그림. 비가 그린 그림은 그린 그림이고 내가 그린 그림은 그린 그림이 아니다. 아, 레지나 특수학점이구나. 됐어. 없어.
escape anymore, so I say hey. Tell me what's my fave every day. The empty sky is coming. Whoa, let's do not say another word. I feel it lasts forever. Let's go there together. It's up to you, but you know it's ending. Hey, the special tour is coming. Do you stay to die? Your smiling faces like a picture
just a bit further
in the
now.
sky.
자, 저기군요.
Hey, my guitar.
메카닉 한 명. 제프다.
Welcome, sir.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal.
자, 배달이요.
I'm glad you could make it. Did you really manage to retrieve the device? I'll need to assess its condition. Well, it's clearly been well taken care of. No wonder people trust you. Been waiting a long time. I understand you have a Cupid. Then go ahead and connect me to the network.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
Fascinating, this ocean of information. It's so much more than I imagined. Enough for me to make great strides in multiple avenues of research. I hesitate to call it a reward, but I would like to present you with this. It's a classic collectible, sure to help you make lasting memories. I finished my examination of that coffin, and now I can share with you the coffin board schematic. It's essentially a coffin that's been equipped with an electric propulsion unit. Who made it and for what purpose is anyone's guess. I just happened to stumble across the associated data while I was studying the one you recovered. I'm also curious how such a bizarre device came into the possession of the armed survivalists. Even though the weapons factory has been destroyed, this and other dangerous tech has been popping up everywhere. We need to use all methods at our disposal to protect ourselves. I've been thinking about how I might make vehicles sturdier, for one. Much of the surrounding area is flat and level terrain that's well suited to them. A reinforced ride would be a good ally when facing survivalists, I believe. But I still lack the materials and knowledge to complete my designs. Which is why I could really use your assistance, if you're willing. The armed survivalists have been making use of some new equipment lately. You've seen them yourself, no doubt. Devices that utilize chirograms. Weapons are flowing freely again, too. There must be another supplier out there somewhere. Perhaps if you ventured into the survivalists' territory, you could find some clues as to the source of the problem. Though I wouldn't risk going in there unprepared. Again, it's a coffin that's been outfitted with an unusual propulsion unit. It draws up tar from beneath the ground to create a layer upon which it can glide. It's not without its limitations, though. I seriously doubt it will function outside of network coverage. And it's clearly the product of a deranged mind. Regardless, it's not impossible. It might come in handy. Test it in the field and see for yourself what you think.
좋아, 그럼 가볼게.
Thanks again for all your help, friend. Oh, and by the way, the data scientist just posted a sub-order for you in the system. Sounds like she's got her hands on something intriguing. You should at least take a look at the request. But I won't keep you. We both have work to do.
Sam, the coffin you recovered for us is being examined by the mechanic as we speak. APAS's own analysis has concluded that while there is no evidence that Higgs was ever inside it, the technology it utilizes is undeniably related to that of the Ghost Mechs. Meaning it's possible that Higgs is still fabricating all new kinds of weapons. Now, as for the coffin board that the mechanic was kind enough to share with you, it's much more than just a mode of transport. If you're within network coverage, you can hide inside one and retreat into the tar currents. This provides an opportunity to catch your breath, or to attack the enemy with a stun bomb. While you won't be able to use it like this outside of the chiral network, if you attach it to your waist, you'll be able to use chiral crystals to tow it, like a carrier. The board you brought back had the very same functionality, so we're very lucky you stole it from the survivalists before they could learn how to use it. It would be terrible indeed if we had to contend with enemies attacking from the tar beneath our feet. I must commend you on a job well done. Thank you, Sam.
특이한 장면이 생겼네요.
Thanks for doing your part, Sam. I know that wasn't an easy job. The time has come to finally connect East Fort Knot to the chiral network. That said, it will take a while longer for the necessary cargo to be ready for transport. So let's use this time for everyone to get some rest. Between decontaminating the ship and searching for the weapons factory, it's fair to say everyone's been feeling the strain.
일단
You
시작.
and Dolman have had to complete several difficult orders recently too. Wrap up any pressing and finished business, then return to the Magellan so you can take a break. We have a long road ahead of us, and we need to manage our health to make it to the end. On another subject, would you mind if I borrowed that instant camera the mechanic gave you? I bet Rainey and Tamara would love to try it out. Apparently, they're pretty rare these days. It'll be a fun experience for them.
Order completed. Well done.
화물 위임해버리고.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
제작. 유틸리티 파우치, 백팩, 됐고. 됐구만. 자, 일단 마젤란으로 돌아가죠. 저 피자는 안 되나? 위임? 모르겠다. 뒤투성이네. 인터미션. 인터미션.
Just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I
그건 또 뭐지?
know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness themselves to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head,
No,
but that doesn't mean my heart will soon be turning.
I'm so sorry, Sam.
Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
그거 클리오네라고 했던가? 그건가 보네요. 이게 어이 진짜
Sam, it's Hartman.
바트맨.
Do you have a moment? I've been wondering, is there a child on board with us? I asked because there were building blocks in my room, and I certainly don't recall putting them there. Unless you know something about them?
Maybe they belong to Tomorrow? She's taken an interest in all kinds of things.
Yes, that could well explain it. Right. Sorry for bothering you.
Did you manage to get some rest, Sam? I hope so. Your next order is ready for you. This time you've been asked to deliver some cargo to East Fort Knott. But you need to travel to West Fort Knott to pick it up. And that's quite far from your final destination. The DHV Magellan can take you straight there at least. Plot a course for us and we'll get underway. Drawbridge is on standby for now. But once you accept this order, you can be assured that we'll provide you with whatever support you need. See to your equipment, then head to the West Fort Knott delivery terminal to get started.
Hey Sam, Tom Andy here. We used this recent downtime to modify the DHV Magellan so you
맞으려는데
can
이제 그만큼
change
나은가
its
보네요.
exterior colour at will. If you access your ring terminal while in your private room, you'll see a new customization function is now available. So if you'd like to change things up before tackling your next order, you're more than welcome to do so.
색 변경. 아 이런 느낌으로. 일단 씻어. 브레이자이. 냉수 샤워. 적적은 경로보네요. 가만히 있어도 나. 깨끗해졌구만. 자, 일단은 돌면 대화.
When I saw that coffin, I was reminded of a rather unorthodox type of psychotherapy. The patient lies down inside a coffin, which is then closed, plunging them into darkness. In being subjected to this simulated experience of being laid to rest, they may find a measure of peace and comfort. If you spot a coffin that seems suitable for this, why not climb inside and see what happens?
식당에 보면 관찰하면 들어보자고. 이런 게 있대. 끝. 하르맨. 동명학교 휴식 중. 레이니. 하트맨. 혹시 싸움 잘해? VR 훈련에 추가했다. F1 단말기? 이쪽? 웨스트버트? 이쪽에서 F4를 연결해라. 여기까지? 설마? 경로 설정. 가보죠. 대강. 자, 나오자.
Get and go. Cheese. Woo. Are we all in
카메라.
this?
찾으시네요.
Hey, Sam.
Hi. What are you guys doing?
Nothing important.
Can you take a picture of us?
Sure.
If we want to do it right, we could choose somewhere else.
All right.
Why don't you choose?
위치 선택. 어디 있어? 그래도 함교가 낫지 않을까요? 함교. 아니, 함교? 반? 학교가 나을까?
Hey! Okay.
찰칵. 자, 여기.
That's a nice photo.
Thanks. They'll make for a great memento.
I love it.
나봉.
You take care, Sam.
All right, later.
뭐야, 실제로 스크린샷 찍혔는데요. 자, F1 단말기에서 수주.
I will always support you. Remember to rest, Sam.
Sam, it's Tarman. This order calls for the delivery of some specialized medical equipment. West Fort Knott is the only place nearby with the facilities capable of fabricating it. Unfortunately, the DHV Magellan can't assist with transport. The risk of tar contamination is too great, which means you'll need to take it the overland route. It's a lot to lug all the way to East Fort Knott, but there we are. Hook them up to the network once you're there, and we'll move the ship to your position.
어디까지야? 에이, 여기까지? 엄청 먼데요. 여기는 뭔데? 연결 안 되겠지. 엑셀만. 5%다. 5%도 가야겠죠. 랜스만 뭐 있나? 좋아요 시간 연장. 좋아요 시간 연장. 됐어. 출발.
Order accepted. Thank you.
엄청 머네. 자, 올라가. 저쪽에 길 있으니까 길 따라가죠. 가봉. 레인보우 밸리. 맞게 하고 있겠지. 생물 보소.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
와, 높아. 배달 모자 썼네. 배달 후드. 올라가. 됐다.
Trouble nearby.
충전하고 가자. 오케이. 북부 환경 변착수. 아. 어디야? 저쪽인데. 북부 채굴장. 주지. 셋.
Disengaking weapons restrictions.
이 공격 효나?
Now entering chiral network coverage.
점프. 자, 일단은 다리. 오케이.
This must be their territory.
아 이거 불안해. 아이 좁아. 위치하는 데 있나 보다. 지하철들 아블라 지지 The bridge and the 뭐지? 바클러? 매그놀리아 바클러? 바칠러? 뭐지? 어떻게 하는 거지? 저기만
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Climb down and pick the cherries that fell to the ground. I can't carry it alone.
Almost there.
자 F4 F4 대출
Welcome, Sam.
배달이요. 제 벌써 다 떨어지고 하다니까 좀 까졌네.
appreciate you coming all this way. You're a lifesaver. I'm not just saying that either. I mean it. Seriously, we owe you. Right. Let's get this cargo processed ASAP. This degree of wear and tear shouldn't be an issue. No complaints from me. We're so grateful.
Hey.
Put us online with your Cupid. We're ready.
오케이 연결. e스포트 노트 복합 스켈레톤 경사면 눈 높인 지면 험지에 좀 더 쉬어진다. 노래
Now displaying your current order rate.
Looks like we've finally become part of the chiral network. Between this and the life support systems you brought us, we can begin giving proper treatment to all the folks suffering from chiral contamination. Oh, I got a little present I'd like to give you as a thanks. Take it with my compliments.
뭐지? 선글라스? 안경. 선글라스. 젠틀몬스터. 젠틀몬스터 두 개째.
Those beauties are pretty hard to come by these days. And I just know they'll look great on you. Oh, in addition to that, I've shared the data for a Boca skeleton. It's a piece of equipment specially tailored to porter work, allowing you to carry lots of cargo without difficulty. Ideal for keeping your balance while making your deliveries. Steep slopes and rivers are no match for this baby. It's bound to make your next runs much easier, and it'll help you expand the network too. You know, before you came along, we lost a lot of people to chiralium exposure. For a while there, it felt like we were counting the days until the inevitable void out. But it seems like we'll be able to avoid that terrible fate after all. We won't fall victim to the same tragedy that befell North Fort Knott. Our facility here at F4 isn't just a network connection point. It's also a key distribution hub for the eastern part of the continent. Without it, lots of folks would lose access to deliveries, and you'd have no chance of extending the network any further. And without a fully linked up continent, we'll never get to see a new plate game manifest. No need to worry though. You've guaranteed we'll be around for a good while yet. Rest assured that we will keep working to improve our skeleton tech. We'll be continuing our research into road development as well. All to bring this continent into the fold.
국도 개발에 대한 연구?
As a major distribution hub, we conduct research and development into all manner of delivery-related technologies. The Boca skeleton is one such product of our work. And lately, we've been thinking of ways to create next-generation roads. Something allowing for faster and safer deliveries. There's plenty of room for improvement in the conventional designs. Since you brought us onto the chiral network, we've started gathering all kinds of useful data on the subject. But we're gonna need more before we're finished, I think. We'd be grateful if you could help us out on that front. Thanks for everything, Sam.
복합 스켈레톤?
Personally, I've always admired the Boca. They're traditional porters that used to work in the Japanese wilderness. No matter how dangerous the mountain trail, they'd always power through with heavy loads on their backs. I've never met any of them myself, of course. But when I came out here with APAC's first expedition, I heard some interesting stories about a local prepper as we were traveling through Mexico. This guy was apparently the genuine article, a real working boca. You could always
Basically,
head back to
진짜 보카가.
Mexico and try to track him down if you're interested. We actually developed the boca skeleton while referencing stories and official records of their activities. You might say it's a skeleton tailored to the needs of modern-day porters, like yourself. Simply wearing it will vastly increase your maximum carrying capacity. Oh, it offers superior gripping capabilities too, and helps you keep your balance while hauling tons of cargo on your back. When traversing snowy mountains, rivers, and other places with poor footing, this skeleton is an excellent choice. Now that you've brought us onto the chiral network, I feel as though we can finally see the light at the end of the proverbial tunnel. Our equipment still isn't as good as we want it to be at the moment, but we hope it'll be of use to you.
노스포트 노트?
North Fort Knott was deemed critical for the expansion of the chiral network in northern Australia. But due to chiral contamination, a lot of folks began dying, and one day, a void out wiped the city right off the map. We've actually been observing similar conditions here at East Fort Knott. Dramatic changes in the tar currents and rising chiralium levels have had everybody fearing for the future recently. But thankfully, you came. You put us on the chiral network. Me and all the staff here are committed to sustaining this pillar of the chiral and distribution networks. And doing everything in our power for you. And Australia.
그럼 갈게.
We've got a lot riding on you drawbridge folks. I hope you won't let us down.
Hello, Sam. It's me. More than 50% of the Australian continent is now
50%?
connected to the chiral network. And it was you who made this possible. On behalf of the company, allow me to extend my sincerest thanks. It's likely that the difficulties we face will only continue to increase as we press on. But you and your comrades will rise to the challenge. Of this I have no doubt whatsoever. The probability of creating a new plate gate rises with each expansion. Do what you must to make it happen.
Sam, it's happened again.
또
A disruption in the tar currents. We won't be able to head your way just yet.
Order completed.
Sam, this could be the result of that Nirvana phenomenon, right?
이러나?
We won't know unless we take a look outside things here.
나오자고. 난리가 났네요. 잠시만요. 일단은 장비 제작에서 오카 만들고 착용. 여기고 나오자고요. 가보자. 그렇지 또 수전이려나? 뭐지? 에더로드 귀엽네요.
I believe we've seen this before, Sam.
It's calling to us again.
Sam, are you thinking of going back there?
Well, if that's not an invitation.
쏙 들어갔네요. 그냥 너 싸놓은겨? 레이서 메탈기어 솔리드 아무래도 그거 같아. 물에서 어떻게 불 타지? 에피소드 8 홍수. 눈에 띄는 모자.
Back in Nirvana, or whatever you care to call this riddle of a place.
숨을 쉬시나 보네요. 오, 뭐에 많어. 아주. 뺏고.
Strange. I feel as though my body's become lighter. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Sam?
점프.
You might be able to jump much further than usual.
점프. 뺏고. 점프. 호스피탈 제네럴. 뭐야 저거? 고래? 고래 따라가는 건가? 일단은 따라오죠. 싸워야 돼. 싸워야 돼.
Got grenade
wait.
launchers. It's risky.
포커스야?
You could try taking their weapons for your own use. Are you up for the challenge, Sam?
아이고. 고. 시간 드려. 점프. 네. 떨어지는데요. 떨어지는구나.
Dove cazzo sei?
그래. 하나. 뭐야 이거? 뭐지? 닥터피쉬?
Back off. Back off. Back
어딨어? 아, 여기 있구나. 여기 있어. 다음. 아예.
Above us, something's coming. Watch out!
뭔데? 에이? 저 뭐래? 저 위까지 올라가야 돼? 뭐지? 죽은 것 같은데. 백업. 진짜. 샷건. 와. 백고. 아니 또 어디 뒤야? 저쪽. 점프.
Ice pillars are a real nuisance. Think there might be a way to destroy them?
예쁘게. 저 그랜드 런처 저기 필요할 것 같은데요. 점프. 어디 쓰지? 그랜드 런처? 있다. 그랜드 런처. 됐어. 아이고. 샷건. 점프. 점프. 다음. 그냥. 아야야. 아야야. 아이야. 존나 아파. 오 쉣.
Sam? Sam! Speak to me!
어디부터야? 아 처음부터야. 귀찮은데요. 또 잡아야 돼.
Hands up!
아이씨. 시같이 여기 약한 일들이 있어. 뭐야
Above us, something's coming. Watch out!
뺏고 아야야야 씨. 점프. 얘네들 런처. 점프. 여기였죠. 아, 쉣. 뺏고. 아 저도 그레이드 런처. 쉣. 뺏고. 그만 이동해. 귀찮아. 그레이드 런처 있어.
Hunt them down.
ice pillars are a real nuisance. Think there might be a way to destroy them?
서틀라이프. 아이야. 주워. 이상한 놈 온다. 소리가.
백업.
아, 왔어 임마. 백고. 꺼보셈. 그랜드를 쳐. 발사. 기술 죽어. 자. 맘마미야. 에?
You've got him on the rope. He's trying to flee to the church
이게
down below
마지막인가?
us. 백업.
잠시만요. 이런 거 내려놓고. 런처 발사. 그냥 맞은 거죠. 맞추고 다시 드라이브. 어디 있나요? 어딨어? 아, 있구나.
I have something else.
아, 여튼 바로 눈앞에서 쏘다니. 따따따따따따따따따따. 아, 닿는데. 아, 씨. 아, 이거 좀.
Sam, are you alright? Say something.
아, 싫어. 아, 몇 번째야? 대체 넘어가게 해주지. 좀 귀찮네. 아, 얘 뭐야?
Back. Above us, something's coming. Watch out! Back up.
Casino.
Islanders are a real nuisance. Think there might be a way to destroy them?
그리고 기지 같은. 거지 같은.
Corta!
끝나기 전에 아니야. 아니야. 어디 갔냐? Ah, shit.
Got him on the ropes. He's trying to flee to the church down below us. Hands up! Back
제발 죽어. 뺏고. 아우, 끝났다. 몇 번 했어? 한 3번, 4번 했네. 아, 너무 싫어.
Recognize his face?
No, I don't.
Sam, do you read me? Come in, Sam. Come in.
We were whisked away to that strange place again.
What? We only lost you for a few seconds.
몇 초?
And time must flow differently over there, like on the beach.
Well, glad you're all right. The tar currents seem to have settled down, so we'll be able to surface there shortly. Just sit tight, okay?
아, 힘들어. 힘들었네요.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Sam, why don't we return to the DHV Magellan and get some rest? You can ask Fragile to look into that card you obtained as well. Take a break. Oh, seems all the possessions you had earlier are in that open space over there.
유틸리티 파우치 백팩 자 가보죠. 백업 시작 엄청 피곤했나 보네.
Sam, we've uncovered some new information about that ID card you brought back. I'll give you the details on the bridge.
일단 씻자. 온수 샤워. 그러면 대화.
That place we were sent to, the land of the dead, it strikes me as odd that it was submerged underwater. And did you see those columns of ice, the ones descending from the surface all the way to the floor? Afterwards, I realized what they reminded me of. The columns were reminiscent of a phenomenon known as brinicles. When seawater freezes and turns to ice, salt concentrates are released into the surrounding water. This brine is heavier than the water around it due to its higher density. It therefore sinks deeper into the ocean. As it flows towards the ocean floor, its lower temperature results in the formation of ice. And as this process continues, it can produce column-like ice structures. Any living creatures unfortunate enough to become entangled in these can be frozen solid. Little wonder they're called icicles of death. I don't really have anything else to say right now.
됐구만. 커스터마이즈. 제가 안경 그거 했나? 안경. 유산 마시죠. 함교 이동.
His name is Neil. Neil Vanna.
Neil Vanna? Oh, here I thought he said Nirvana. There must still be tar in my ears.
It seems that the ID card you brought back belonged to the man himself. Charlie helped me dig up the details.
The card was issued by Bridges years ago, when the chiral network was still being developed. Records confirm that Vanna has been dead for some time.
So he was a member of Bridges?
No, it doesn't look like he was.
Vanna was a porter contracted by Bridges to handle jobs with special requirements. Like all of you, he was a doom sufferer who leveraged his abilities.
A top-notch porter by all accounts.
원래 붙어있다고.
He worked the Mexican border. Brought over all kinds of useful stuff.
Ostensibly, resources and medical supplies. But in truth, he transported drugs and other prohibited goods.
So he was a smuggler.
Vanna's ID card served as a key to some of Bridges' secure installations, though only a select few, of course. Specifically, those dedicated to the BB experiments, along with various other medical facilities.
I believe that the place you went to for counseling was one of them.
But everything in that area was obliterated 11 years ago by a void out, one in which Neil Vanna died. And from which you alone, Sam, were fortunate enough to emerge alive. Prior to all that, your counseling sessions made you a regular visitor, yes? Well, records indicate Vanna frequented the same facility. There's a fair chance that the two of you might have met before. Do you recall seeing him?
It's hardly surprising. A great number of people pass through there all the damn time. No one would remember them all.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've received your next assignment. This main order can be undertaken by accessing the delivery terminal at East Fort Knott. While you attend to that, we'll continue our investigation into Neil Vanna. I'll keep you posted.
자, 그럼 잠시만요. 다시 화살 따서 이어서 할게요. 잠시만요. 자, 그러면 이어서 해보도록 하죠. 어이, 가보자. 꺼져. 또 퀴즈인가요? 한 입만 먹을 수 있네. 한 입만 먹을 수 있는 사과. 자, 이번에는 무슨 녀석이 나올까요? 뭐지? 저 닐 바나의 기억인가?
By the way, Sam, you saw Tomorrow with the apples in the corridor, right? It seems she was training, trying to gain more control over her temporal abilities, taking green unripened apples and attempting to age them until they're red and ready to eat. But she's still having trouble getting it just right. She's taking it too far and making them rotten. there's no need to rush things. She'll get the hang of it soon enough. In the meantime, let's continue to support her.
그런 거였군요. 불량이구나.
Safe travels.
자, 기동.
From this location, you should be able to see some snow-capped mountains, Sam.
이게 설산인가?
Your next objective can be found in the heart of them, in the form of the Eastern Environmental Observatory. Once again, you'll need to link up several sites en route to this destination. The first such site to be brought online is the chronobiologist shelter, which is due west. Pick up the main order on this delivery terminal in order to begin.
자, 우리 수주. 크립톤 바이오트 변종. 아침엔 안경. 셔터. 댄스 마운트. 뭐 추가됐네. 부스 공유. 요거는 가지고 찍고. 이건 호핑보드 바퀴. 이거는 MP 연사력 증가. 이거 쓸만하다. 이건 좀 빨라지는 거네요. 탄 빨리 타겠지만. 출발.
Order accepted. Thank you.
자, 일단 나왔고. 어디야? 저쪽이에요. 러닝. 걸어가야 되나?
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
아. 아. 뺑 소리 나 있어. 직진하고 있었는데. 이제부터 등산해야겠구만. 차 타고 갈 수 있으려나? 나봉. 네.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Okay.
Backbone.
뭐지?
Backbone.
백고 낮은 기온. 우와.
Enough already.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
야, 여기 있으면 안 되는데. 일어나. 뭐해.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
또 게이트킥크. G7. 뭐지? 아, 구도 사용. 맞는 길이겠지. 저인가 Are you leaving? 바니아 라니. 저건가? 저거네요. 뭐 이런 데 있대. 오케이. 시간 생물학자 한 명. 왜 이런 돈 혼자 사는 거야?
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
나쁜 배달이여.
Good to see a friendly face. It's been a while since I've had visitors. I'll check your cargo right away. You took excellent care of this cargo, didn't you? I like it when people take their work seriously. Oh, wow, you found this? What a relief! I was all but certain it had been lost for good. I should have no trouble continuing my research. And it's all thanks to you. All right. Use your Cupid to connect to my shelter.
자, 연결. 진짜 길쭉하게 됐네. 시간 생물학자 길쭉. 노래.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I'm finally part of the chiral network. I've been looking forward to this moment. I should be able to conduct research at a faster pace than ever. Please accept this by way of thanks.
나 찾아준 그거 아닌가요? 필터 바이오트 세사리.
I picked up this accessory in the UCA. You should try attaching it to your backpack. Who knows? It might bring you good luck. Oh, and in case you're curious, the cargo you brought me contained a stock of cryptobiote variants. I've taken to calling them chronobiotes.
크로노바이오트.
They appear to alter your body's internal clock for a brief period when consumed. Just another example of the many ways the Death Stranding is wreaking havoc on our perception of time. It's introduced us to Timefall and the beach, as well as the EEs that brought about previous mass extinctions. You know, I can't help but wonder if extinction entities are related to chronobiotes. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Especially with the strange incidents we've been hearing about lately.
크로노바이오트가 특별한 이유가 뭐지?
They're cryptobiotes that have become infected with chiral microbes, parasites that induce changes in the host. Chronobiotes can accelerate various processes within the human body. Simply put, eating one should make everything around you appear to move more slowly. Much like Timefall, which ages everything. And the beach, where time stands still. This disruption of the natural temporal flow is linked to the underlying mechanisms of the Death Stranding. Continued study of chronobiotes should therefore help us to solve the greatest mystery of our times. At least that's what I've come to believe.
기이한 사건?
Well, the porter who used to come through here was attacked by something. It was bad enough that they gave up doing delivery work for good. They still managed to deliver my last shipment, but it was covered with strange dents and markings. When I asked what had happened, they just said it was the work of the headless
어려운
rider.
라이더?
People have been talking about the rider for a while, actually.
뭔가
And there's this
또
guy
나올
not
보스인가
far from
보네.
here who's dedicated to studying strange mysteries like that. I
이제
sent him
나올라나?
some details, and he said he'd need to ask around for someone to lend him a hand. You should keep your eyes peeled for trouble until he figures out what we're dealing with.
크로노바이오트가 멸종체와 관련이 있다고?
So I've heard a little bit about Hartman's research via the hydrologist. You know, the mass extinctions of trilobites, ammonites, and the dinosaurs. Apparently, all these ancient events were set in motion by extinction entities. I'm told there was a human extinction entity as well. And that EEs had umbilical cords linking them to the beach, which could be why their fossilized remains were somehow unaffected by the passage of time. The parasitic chiral microbes that latch onto chronobiotes also originally came from the beach. So, you could even think of them as another form of umbilical tether linking their hosts to the other side. It's a pattern that shows we can't discount the possibility that a new EE might yet be born. And the reason why I believe further study of these microbes could help prevent another extinction event. Now that I have a chiral network connection, this sort of research should finally be possible.
그럼 갈게.
I hope this isn't the last time we meet. With no one else around to make deliveries, I was beginning to think I'd have to call it quits. Oh, by the way, a suborder just got posted about those strange incidents I mentioned. You can check it on the delivery terminal here. It's probably in your interest to find out more anyway, given how much time you spend outside. And, who knows, you might even be able to convince them to join the chiral network, too. I just hope we can get to the bottom of things sooner rather than later. Thanks again, and take care.
Well then, Sam. By the way, we have info on Yelvana to share. Could you join me on the bridge?
Order completed. Well done.
Be extra careful out there, okay?
바로 앞에 있네.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
백 승선. 발 밑에 따뜻한 물 근처에 있나 보네. 잠시만요. BCC 있나? 있다. 문차. 뭐야 여기? 그레네이드 같은 거. 아이고 기다려. 백업. 백업. 저 뒤에만 하면 몰라. 여기란 건가?
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Eyes open.
Back up. 모르겠다. 이동.
We managed to learn a few more things about Neil Vanna.
뭐죠?
You may remember that he was a porter contracted by Bridges. That's what we told you before. Since then, I received a mail.
Another one from our very own Hartman, I'm guessing. Look, we sure we can trust them? Whoever they are?
They are almost certainly someone on the inside. Someone with access to the UCA's administrative systems. It seems Neil Vanna was attending therapy sessions.
But the real revelation is who Vanna's therapist was. Charlie, can you please explain?
A specialist who worked with other doomed sufferers, including one Sam Bridges. She was your therapist and your partner.
Lucy?
Neil Vanna's name was on our client list. Right there in black and white.
That's crazy.
We also uncovered a photo you should see.
Per the records, they perished in a void out which claimed an entire city. A void out only you survived, Sam.
Lucy was pregnant at the time.
It wasn't mine. The child she was carrying. She straight up told me to my face. I never had any kids. She was just my shrink, helping me to work through my often phobia. That's all she ever was to me.
베타 개노막자. 시간 생물학자에 이어서 베타 개노막자. 일단 또 쉬죠. 시원하네. 고양이. 온수 샤워. 추우니까. 오시노겐 정점의 목소리에 디지털화했어. 시간 생물학자 귀여운 캥거루 발견. 캥거루 저 위에서 열면 대화.
You and Neil Vanna have a stronger connection than I realized. There must be some reason why he keeps appearing before you in that mysterious realm. Admittedly, while we've only seen a few pieces of the larger puzzle, it may lead to discoveries you might struggle to accept. Nevertheless, I commend you for your courage in facing your past head-on thus far. I say this with the utmost sincerity. When you consume a chronobiote, your perception of the world around you dramatically slows down for a brief period. It's not hard to imagine why that'd be beneficial in the middle of a fight. You'd have a much easier time lining up your shots, and you'd see enemy attacks coming long before they had a chance to hit you. I'm reminded of the difference in the passage of time experienced when we're on the beach. It stands to reason that both phenomena might be caused by microbes from the beach and their effects on our bodies when ingested. Neil Vanna, a porter employed by Bridges. A man not unlike yourself, it would seem. But why did he appear in that so-called nirvana, or rather, that realm of the dead? And then there's the fact that he clearly spoke Lou's name. If we have another opportunity to visit that mysterious realm, then perhaps we can
또
get some
싸운다는 얘기인가?
answers.
또 나온다는 얘기인 것 같네요.
Sam, the times we've encountered Neil Vanna, the first was amidst flames, and the second was in what seemed to be flood-ravaged ruins. Now, I believe that you were previously transported to a realm not unlike a battlefield. The places we found ourselves in are similar in that they were the sites of disasters. This is just a theory, but it could be the case that what we've seen is a reflection of Neil's mental state. He may have been a first-hand witness to a terrible tragedy which left a lasting mark on him.
사진. 나오죠. 자, 이번엔 무슨 기억일까요? 루시.
You really don't remember me.
니바는 만나본대요.
That woman just now, was that...
Lucy. That was Lucy.
Ah, yes. She was your therapist, wasn't she?
Ooh, just the man I've been waiting for. The Metagenomicist's main order is prepped and ready for you. We'd like you to capture the timefall-resistant emu I identified and take it to her shelter. You might find the capturing part tricky, but if you're real quiet, you shouldn't have too much trouble getting close. Now, this emu appears to possess certain unique temporal properties.
emu?
It may well have some kind of connection to extinction entities as well. The metagenomicist might have different insights into its nature given her specialization, though. Personally, I'm hoping this might lead us to a major breakthrough. Also, there's another order I want you to handle when you have a moment. It's related to those strange incidents I mentioned earlier. They might not be occurring right on my doorstep, per se, but they're still very troubling. Help us out, Sam.
자, 베타 기놈 학자에게 타이폰 내성 에뮤를 데려가세요. 에뮤 구조하고 이쪽으로 오케이 가보죠.
Order accepted. Thank you.
모르겠다.
God damn, it's cold.
아이고. 괜찮아. 아이고.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
다시 가자. 어휴, 문화였네. 문화됐는데요. 이제 풀렸나? 조금 낮았습니다. 갈 길이 뭔데? 됐어.
Now entering Chiral Network coverage.
짧은데.
The spot where it was last seen. Emus are awfully fast. This search may take a while.
이쪽으로네. 아이고. 됐다. 잡았다. 내꺼. 너무 무거운 거 본데. 그치? 이래놓고 그냥
Beckel.
주웠다.
Wonderful. We've secured the animal. Let's deliver it to the metagenomicist.
Beckel. Beckel.
아버지 주웠다. 여기 있네. 좀 뭔데요? 그냥 뭐지? 고판치가? 씨앗이구나. 또 귀찮은 것들. 해가 지기 시작합니다. 그렇죠.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Might there be somewhere we can cross more easily?
애매하구만. 있나? 됐다.
This river's
Afraid 그림 백업. 가서
Good evening, Sam. Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
이동. 지구장 복구구나. 지구장이라고. 여기 아니었어. 여기 아니었네. 지구장이었구나. 저기다. 멀어. 베타 개노막자 1명. 여기 동영상.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be
자, 기동.
advised that usage is
나쁜. 좀 까졌을 텐데.
Thanks for coming. I've been looking forward to this delivery. Now let's take a look. Yeah, this cargo looks to me. Thanks for bringing it. My research is going. All that's left is to connect me to the chiral network. I'm ready.
자, 연결. 메타 개노막자. EX 캡처 그레네이드. 노래.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
마스터 트레이스부터 레벨 2. 지원 부분.
I have something I'd like to give you. I hope it's to your
뭐죠?
liking.
뭐지? 아, 아까 그거.
All hooked up at last. And wow, I was able to finish my analysis of the emu you brought me in an instant. Turns out it was absolutely riddled with parasitic chiral microbes. It would seem their presence was enough to alter the emu's temporal flow, which is probably why it didn't grow older when exposed to timefall. This all but confirms what the chronobiologist has been saying. Hosts for these chiral microbes are subject to the timeless influence of the beach. It's still unclear how this might be related to extinction entities, but it's a vital clue for solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. An extinction entity has the capacity to trigger the last stranding. And if that comes to pass, the end of humanity itself is assured. Higgs attempted to make use of one such entity back in the UCA, but I know you personally put a stop to his plans. Hartman told me everything about those events. It's anyone's guess what Higgs is trying to accomplish this time, but I believe in you. And that's why I'm giving you these. EX capture grenades are invaluable weapons that work by leveraging the temporal properties of parasitic chiral microbes to great effect. In essence, they allow you to defeat weakened BTs in an instant by drastically destabilizing their intrinsic flow of time. But that's not all. These grenades can give you the means to summon your own BTs to attack other BTs. Should work on all larger specimens. I've prepared a few for immediate use. There's so much we can learn by studying chiral microbes, you know? They might even hold the answer to treating 21-minute syndromes like mine.
기지성 카이라 미생물은 뭐야?
Well, we've discovered plenty of chiral creatures that resemble smaller animals like rats and spiders. As their name might suggest, chiral microbes are even tinier. They're parasitic by nature and favor hosts from the world of the dead. They're just an amazing discovery all around. The final missing piece I needed for my research.
BT를 소환해서 날 위해 싸움 만든다고?
Yes. Next time you're able to inflict significant damage on a large BT, try tossing an EX capture grenade into its mouth. Not only will you neutralize your foe, but you'll find it also leaves behind a milky white chiral crystal. I've taken to calling these objects BT crystals. If you see one, make sure you don't forget to pick
BT
it up.
결정?
I say that because if you've got one on hand, you'll be able to use it the next time you encounter a large BT. The BT crystal will react with the tar and transform into a variant of the BT you captured. When activated, the crystal will summon a variant of the BT that spawned it, which will emerge from the depths of the tar. Ordinary large BTs will perceive this variant as a critical threat and proceed to attack on sight.
21분 증후군을 앓고 있나?
Yes, I'm also a member of the 21-Minute Anxiety Association.
패도 있구나.
The chronobiologist happens to be another member. We're sisters, in fact. Our
자매군요.
mother belongs to the group too. She's a hydrologist working out of Hartman's
아,
lab. Perhaps you've already met.
수문학자까지 가족이네.
We've all got similar conditions, but I'm not sure if genetics is a relevant factor. But whatever the cause of our syndromes may be, we are all trying to study the world and find answers in
가족이
our
다
own ways.
흑자네요. 흑자 집안 출신.
In
가볍게
recent days, large BTs have been growing more active in the region to the south of
대형
this
BT.
facility. It's possible that this too could be a consequence of Higgs's efforts. If you're headed that way, you had better be prepared for the worst. Though that might also be a good opportunity to give those EX capture grenades a try. I
이
just
잔뜩
know they'll prove effective.
챙겨가라네요.
And if you're interested in
못
some
쓰는 거네.
additional work, I'd also like you to take the emu you brought me to the animal shelter. The staff there want to look after
에뮤를
it, and I
보소까지.
don't have the proper facilities to give it a home here anyway. I've posted a sub-order for this request. There's no rush. You can pick it up from the delivery terminal here whenever you're ready. Thanks again for all your help. I'll probably be hitting you up again.
Sam, your next destination is the F5 East Distribution Center, which can be found near the southeast shore of the lake close by. I'm told one of the staff members there is an old acquaintance of yours. Anyway, a main order has been entered into the system. You can access the delivery terminal here to undertake it. That said, another request concerning the animal you rescued has also caught my eye. Alternatively, you can undertake this sub-order first if you wish. I'll leave it up to you, Sam.
Order completed. Well done.
화면 위. 다 보내버려.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter. Warning, footwear durability significantly reduced.
Thanks a bunch.
제자. 의뢰 수주. 카이라비 생물 배송. 드디어 만나보네. 잠시만요. 잠시만 저 여기 들어다 가죠. 뭐냐? 신발도 바꾸고. 화물 관리. 버려.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
백업, 백업. 백업, 백업. 일어나. 일단 샤워. 온수 샤워. 보면 대화.
I saw that you received EX capture grenades from the metagenomicist. To think that the parasitic chiral microbes you brought her could be repurposed to infect and birth variant BTs in such a manner. Namely, by combining BT crystals with your own DNA to produce BT cores. If this is indeed true, it's a truly incredible discovery. You have to test this theory at the earliest opportunity, Sam. I'm eager to see what happens.
자, 음료수 마시고. 자, 그러면 오늘은 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 재밌었고요. 오늘은 또 보스전, 바나와 보스전도 했고, 그리고 조금 연결했네요. 아무튼 오늘은 여기까지 하고 다음에도 이어서 해보도록 하죠.